guys, welcome to episode 4 of our IG Live series Earth Hearts Artist Talk. I hope you guys are doing good. And as I mentioned before, that this IG Live series features 4 wonderful artists from our current virtual exhibit Piece Together. Yes, it is very much live right now. Link to view the gallery and to shop the artworks is in our bio. So after this interview, please go and check it out. I'm sure you'll love it. It has all the artworks from all 4 artists, and everything is unique from each other, and I'm sure you'll love it. And today we are so excited to invite our 4th and final guest from Piece Together, Marc Hamel. She is dear friend to Think Crown and dear friend to me as well. So let's see if we can get her online right away. Okay, not yet. So guys, there's one more announcement. Tomorrow we are gonna have opening reception for our current exhibit Piece Together. It is at 4 to 6 p.m. PST, and this will have a proper walkthrough of all the artworks in our gallery, and the special thing is artists will give their walkthrough themselves, followed by the artist talk. So don't miss it out. RSVP link is in our bio. Just go ahead and register yourself and you'll get the Zoom details. Let's see again. She's right here. Hi Mary, I see you joined. Hi Prakash, thank you for joining. Okay, it's taking a while. Just waiting to get her online. I'm sure you guys are following our posts. This week, Marc Allen is our Artist of the Week, and we have been posting her beautiful artworks on our Instagram page and Facebook page. So if you guys haven't checked it out, please go ahead and check them. It has all the details. And one more thing, that now we are tagging all our posts with our Instagram shop. So if you like it, at the same time you are seeing it in our post feeds, you can buy them at the same time. Hi.
Let me tilt this so you can see better. Okay, hello.
Hi, Marc Allen. How are you?
I'm good, very good. Thank you.
Great.
Thanks.
Well, thank you for joining us today. And today's episode is really special because this is the 4th and final for Piece Together. I'm sure we'll have many more, but as we are talking only to the individual artist for this Piece Together, this is the last one. So I'm very happy that that you are with us today, and I can see that you're sitting with your artworks behind, and they're looking really lovely.
Well, I hope so. Thank you. Well, thanks so much for giving me this opportunity. I am here in my studio at the Hunters Point Shipyard, where I've had a studio for 27 years, and it's a great space. I've got good light and lots of room to work. I'll give you a little tour in a while. First, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Let's see. I was born in Seattle. I went to University of Washington, studied English and art. I moved to California in the early 70s, and I was always interested in art. I always took art classes, etc., but I never really was, didn't think of myself as an artist. And then I decided that I wanted to take it more seriously. And so I worked at home, and then a friend said, you should have a studio. And I was like, me, a studio? So I got a studio, and it was just a converted garage, but it got me started. And now, fast forward, this is many years later, 35, 40 years later, and here I am. And I've been in the studio, as I said, a long time, and I've gone through different phases. For most of my career, I have been an abstract oil painter. And I still do that, but about 15 years ago, I got really interested in doing monotype, which is a printmaking procedure. So I started taking classes because you have to have a press in order to make monotypes, and it's very expensive to buy one. So I took classes in order to learn to do it. And then I had the opportunity to get a press, and I'll show you my press in a bit. But and then I really got into doing monotype. Now all along I still did painting, and throughout my career I always did a little collage on the side, just because I really liked. I would pick up things on the ground, or I would save pictures I saw in a magazine. Anything that really drew me in, and I would just save it. And then at some point I'd want to do something with that and make a little statement. And the exciting thing about collage is you're taking bits and pieces of things that already have their own story. You're putting them together and making a different story. So there's power in the initial image, and then there's a different kind of experience, a different kind of power in what you make from those images. Now, collage and monotype came together for me a couple of years ago because I've been doing monotype, as I said, for a long time, painting also, but I would always have a folder of monotypes that I wanted to work on a little bit more, like, oh, that's not good enough, or it needs more color, or whatever. Well, then pretty soon I had this huge pile, and it's like, oh, gee. Anyway, I would go back and just redo them sometimes, but a lot of times I didn't. And so I had this pile, and I was working on one. I was looking through these, and I thought, oh, well, if I took a part of that and put it on that one, it would be really interesting, or I would say, oh, this one is really great, but it needs more black shapes, So I thought, oh, well, instead of getting out the press and the inks and the whole thing, oh, I'll just cut it and glue it. And so that's how it started. So all of my monotypes that you'll see are made from, all the collages you'll see are made from monotypes that I made earlier, and then I decided to rework. And it's really exciting because there were parts of these monotypes that I really loved, and yet I didn't finish them. And so this way I could, use those pieces. And as far as my personality goes, I've always really liked pattern and symmetry. And so doing that was great because I go, oh, okay, it needs more over there, And then when I got it all set, it's a real satisfying feeling. And so collage started working really well for me. And then this past year, especially because I could work a little bit at home with collage as well during the pandemic, I started doing even more of it. So hence, now I'm a collage artist, and I still do painting, and sometimes I go, oh, I miss painting, and then I go back and I do it. But collage is really exciting me right now. So that's how I got into collage. And I can take you around the studio and show you a few things and tell you how I did them, or
yeah, sure. We would love to see them. Yeah.
Okay. You can see some behind me, which you can also see, of course, on the live virtual gallery at ThinkRound. So I put them up, but now I have to remove my little iPad from this holder. Hold on a sec.
Sure. Take your time. No worries.
Now, okay, so I'm going to turn you. Are you whirling and getting dizzy? Anyway, okay, so.
Not yet.
For instance, let me get it zeroed in. I don't know if I can I do a switch of the, oh, I can. Yes,
you can. Yes, you can. So it'll be better for you. Yeah.
All right. Oh, so now I can go like this. Oh, yes, this is much better. Oh, thank you. Okay, so for instance, this one, it was a lovely monotype. Most of it is monotype, but I really, when I was looking at it, I thought, I love that vase shape over here, and I thought, oh, I'm going to make some more of those. So I took another monotype that was mostly black and cut a few more vase shapes and put them in. And then I went, oh, it needs a little more yellow. So I put the dot. So that's kind of my thinking process. And then I do that until I'm happy with it. So I did that quite a bit with my collages and monotypes. And then I started cutting and cutting and cutting, and getting little pieces and totally rearranging them, such as here. This was a monotype I made with alphabet in it, and yet it didn't have enough alphabet. And so I did a lot of cutting, and I even took out some alphabet stamps and added to them. So that's how that worked.
Looks lovely.
This also was I think this was one monotype actually that I just cut up and rearranged. You can see some similar shapes and how they got repeated. And it was too static before, and now it has a little more punch. So I'm looking for a little drama and excitement in these. So I'm going to stand back I'll
Uh-huh.
show you the wall, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you can see. Let's see. We've got Rich's beautiful head, and then my artwork. There you go. So,
Well, I wish that I can just
no,
disappear
that's
and
quite
then
all right.
all your artworks are there for our viewers to see, definitely, because they are really beautiful.
So I'll show you a few. And you can see there are a lot of ovals and a lot of stripes.
Uh-huh.
And that vase shape keeps popping up. I really like the vase shape. I don't really know why. And at one point, I used actual lace on the press. I put ink on the lace and printed it onto the paper. And the piece that I did was nice, but as I said, I wasn't happy with it. So I cut it up and I got this. I cut up 3 different monotypes and got this, and I was really happy with it. So I love the lace
Yeah,
feeling. It's
this is
very,
my favorite one too.
really, this is
Yes,
called
this is my,
boudoir because you have
yeah.
a pink and black and lace. So that was really fun. And then this is another one
Uh-huh.
from the same monotype. So it's really exciting what you can do with works that you already have and that you already have a connection to. You can make something better out of them. Now I wanted to show you this too. This is different. Now this is an unframed piece, but I wanted to show you how, okay, this is how it ended up, and this is pieced, right? Well,
Yes.
this is how it started. This, I have this, and then you just take pieces and you keep going until it's more interesting than it was before.
Ah,
Here's my
yes.
little folder of keep working.
Oh, perfect.
All my unsuccessful ones are in there, but they have good parts that I want to use. For a while, I was doing a lot of monotypes.
Wow, they're beautiful. Yeah.
Stripes, and they look very architectural. So, and then I also did a series with a lot of leaves. So it was kind of like nature versus an urban setting. And then I'm just give you a glimpse of my paintings.
Perfect.
Now, is it focusing? That's the
Wow,
question.
so beautiful. I think we have to do another exhibit with you, with all these paintings. Yes, I'm already telling you.
Oh, and now it's an ordinary studio here, all this stuff. But
Uh-huh.
then on this wall, I have a lot of smaller pieces that I've been working on. And this is when I started really cutting the monotypes into little pieces and making new arrangements. I was in a show recently called 50/50, and I had to make 50 of these squares in 50 days,
Oh,
one a
wow.
day. It was really fun. It was really a great challenge. I actually liked it a lot. And also, the thing about creating a collage for me that's so exciting is that I can move the pieces around and go back, leave, come back another day and decide whether, well, does that look good? Oh, it needs more of this, it needs more of that. Move them around and come back again. And then when I'm happy, I glue it down. So there's a lot of freedom there. And I really appreciate that. So this is in the show. Oops, sorry about the reflection. And this
No
is
problem.
in the
We can see your artworks clearly.
So, and then these are some of the first ones that I cut up and surprised myself. Anyway, and I like them. And then this one here even has a piece of the paper that was on my painting table. So all my mediums get mixed up together, which is kind of nice. So, and I do have rather a proclivity for red, black, yellow, and orange, which you can see. So
I can see that, yeah. But it goes really great with the frames and the borders.
yeah, and of course, you know how it is with an artist. The ones that aren't any good, you throw away. So.
But I don't think that's the case with you.
Okay, so, all right. Did you have any other questions?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say that thank you so much for showing your artworks. And as you said that, you can turn the camera towards yourself. So,
Okay.
I can talk to your
All
face.
right. Let me figure this out here. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. So I just wanted to say that, as you said that before, that you did not think of becoming an artist since the beginning, but then later you discovered yourself. And, I think it's a blessing for us, for all of us, or for your viewers and your admirers, because your work is amazing. And the best thing which I like in your artwork is every artwork has its own story and it is complete. It's
Yeah.
nothing is missing. It's like if I look at it, it's like, okay, nothing else is missing in it, and this is the artwork I want. So that's the best part. And as you said that you did courses, and Mark Ellen, I can see in your work, even we both are working together building your gallery, you are really organized and clear with your work, and I love that in you.
Oh,
And that's
thank
why
you.
we are good
Well,
friends.
I have to explain though, in my career where I actually got income every month, I was an administrator. So,
Oh,
I was always typing and organizing things for people. So that's why.
oh,
But I do want to say one thing about being an artist is it took me a really long time to say to myself I was an artist.
oh, really? Uh-huh.
Because like to me, an artist was like Matisse, Joan Mitchell, Georgia O'Keeffe, Picasso. And it's like, I'm sorry, that's not me, And I took it very seriously and I thought a lot before I called myself an artist. And it's probably
Mhm.
maybe 10, 15 years ago that I said, well, I've made all these paintings and I've sold a lot of them and people like them and I'm really happy doing them and I can't stop. So I guess I'm an artist.
Well, I'm really happy that you were seeing the artist outside and they were not you, and you found artist in yourself.
Right.
And that is the journey which, every artist does. And I'm really happy that you did. And I'm really happy that I know you. And I know that you have a deep connection with Think Round and Heidi,
Oh,
our executive and
yeah.
executive director and founder of Think Round.
Right.
So yeah, we all are very blessed to have you with us.
Well, yeah, I've met Heidi so long ago. We've done so many things together. It's really been a great relationship. She got me started teaching art to kids. So thank you,
Oh,
Heidi. Yeah.
well, that's good. Yeah, we all love Heidi. Perfect. Mark Ellen, thank you so much for joining us today. And as I was telling our viewers before, that we have opening reception tomorrow at
Right.
4 to 6 p.m. PST. There's a
Right.
link in our bio for registering yourself. So go ahead and register yourself. You'll get the Zoom details instantly. And I'm sure you won't regret it because these wonderful artists are giving a walkthrough of their artworks themselves, followed by their talks. So you can ask them questions. If you like something, you can buy it instantly. So I hope I see you guys tomorrow. And you too, Mark Allen, all the best for your big day.
Trisha, you will. We'll see you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
okay. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Have a good day. And you
Thank
guys
you.
have a fun weekend. Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Now, how do I leave?
I'll leave. No worries.
Okay. I'll just
Okay, bye.
here.
Yeah, you just stay here with your beautiful artworks and I'll leave.
Well, that's a good idea. Yes. Take a look at
Yeah.
the offer.